metade aqui, que a gente vamos enfrentar o Memphis Grizzles, o time do Jamoran, beleza? Então, pessoal, já se inscreve no canal, aperta o sininho e bora pro vídeo. Vamos lá, hein? Chuka 25, tá? Montando tênis, pintando tênis e tudo mais.
Advancements in that category. Kobe Jr., love the name. What's the origin of it? Yeah, so when Kobe tragically left us in 2020, I want to make a name for Kobe because Kobe was always everything I wanted to be in basketball. So my name on PlayStation is his name was Kobe, right? And so then I started getting into the community. Everybody started calling me Kobe. And I've always been a big dreamer, so Kobe dreamers. Anybody that got a dream, just go chase it.
What kind of trash talk do you get into?
Oh man, I'm a really big trash talker. So normally.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan, and tonight we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Doncic. James is out there with MP. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. And for Memphis, Morant is the point. And Payne out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
yeah, they are.
It's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long run.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it. You know what? The shot's good.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Jackson Jr. doesn't get thrown off balance easily.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk.
Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. Try to give him different looks. The goal was just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And the Grizzlies, they come in off the loss to Brooklyn. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander,
Nosso objetivo é passar à frente do Memphis.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson.
Vai nele que eu tô cercando o grandão aqui.
De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have
LeBron não pula.
Left out.
Se eu não falo, o cara ia acertar.
Reeves in the corner. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty the inning.
That one's good. MP. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact the game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
The trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing.
Deixa eu passar,
And it's Edie in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Cuidado com o Jamorã.
Morant against Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Peguei o rebote.
And they're pushing it up. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Maravilhoso.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
A good board there, Kevin. But overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Brian actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank him because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top.
Very hard to beat. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient, less forcing and more passing.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players playing great minutes for you that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one person.
É louco, meu. Agora você vai ver pra mim agora. Você vai ver agora.
Doncic finds MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around. with all the threes they're allowing.
Vai nele, Dom.
Morant, right side. Pass to Jackson.
Vai, Lebron. Vai
And
nele,
here's
Lebron.
Bane.
Acorda pra vida também.
And it's MP.
Vai, passa,
with the
passa.
rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board.
Lebron,
It
pelo
just
amor de
feels
Deus, Lebron.
a lot bigger.
And
Aí,
Shams,
filho.
what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been
Eles vão
a
empatar esse
true
jogo,
pleasure.
Lebron. Pelo amor de
Thanks so
Deus.
much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Sean stop by. He's definitely become part of the family.
Não dá, meu.
And so that's the end of the first
Ainda bem que
half.
estamos
The
ganhando, hein?
Lakers lead by 10. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the center position. Dan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
On the wing, Bane. Here's Heaney. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Heaney's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. He can't hit.
Vai. Passa pra frente. Doncic, passa pra frente.
Out to the right wing. Hachimura kicks to MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Wells. Latrey. They get it back. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it, and if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. MP's really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of the stands.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron.
Agora tem que fazer, eu já tenho 4 rebotes, agora é 4 assistências agora.
And it's Shake Milton in for Doncic. Aldama passes to Pippen. Back to Aldama. Clark outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Pippen, the pass to Kennard. Outside Jackson. Here's Aldama. Vanderbilt defending. Shot clock at 5. On its way from Clark for 2. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Took him no time at all on that one. 3 points.
Connects. Got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Milton with it. Guarded now by Clark. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, it shows you how crucial.
Substitution for Memphis. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for G.G. Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. MP's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Austin Reeves is checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Aldama in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Bain plays it up and banks it in.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Reeves outside. MP outside. Here's Hachimura. Out to Doncic. Reeves the pass to MP. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. No good from Clark. Los Angeles leading by 21. Okay, time for an injury report. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage.
Injuries never come at a good time, but somehow it seems even more frustrating when they happen this early. Tough break for sure. Guys?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
MP outside. It's tipped. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And it's 9 points here for Rui Hachimura. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Bain passes to Clark. And the rejection by MP. And the shot is good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
Esse cara tá meio maluco, esse Rui Hashimura. E não enterra essa bola.
For the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Morant against Doncic. Yes, that goes in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Jackson finds Morant. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.
Então é isso. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Valeu!